Hi YouTube, and welcome back to my random thoughts on Thursdays. This week is going to be a random travel vlog, and if you can tell by the quality of the video that I'm doing this on my laptop webcam, just because I'm not at home. I am in Salt Lake City this week, attending the Adobe Analytics Adobe Summit conference, and here is my conference badge. Here. No, you can't see my whole name. Anyway, so yeah, I've been out here all week, and then didn't vlog last week because last Thursday my husband had to go in for nasal surgery. He had a deviated septum that had to be corrected. It's going to help his sleep apnea a lot, so he had to get that done, and there was no way I was going to get a vlog in last week. And then, as you may recall from my last vlog, I also had oral surgery the week before that. That's all healing up rather nicely. It's still going to take 3 to 6 months for the bone graft to take effect, but the gum itself is healed, and I survived, so that all went rather well. And so yeah, so this week I've been in Salt Lake since Sunday night, basically just out here networking, going to sessions, learning some of the new things that are coming up with the tools that I use for my work, and then just kind of networking, trying to build client relationships, that kind of thing, with potentially new clients. I come out to this summit every year. This is my 10th summit, oddly enough. And I'm going to go into a lot more depth in terms of the summit itself, video clips of everything and all that. I'm going to be doing a video for my other channel where I do analytics tutorials, and I'm going to do a whole review of the summit and stuff in video format, and I'm also blogging about that. And so in the links below, I will put, or in the description below, I will put links towards a link to my analytics channel if you have any interest whatsoever in seeing any of my tutorial videos, or a little bit more detail about the conference that I'm at. And then that video probably won't go up until next Wednesday. I post new videos there every Wednesday, or every Wednesday that I'm able to anyway. And the blog itself is probably going to go up tomorrow on Friday, and so the links to all that's going to be in the description below for anyone who's interested. But yeah, I'm out here basically on the go from about 7 in the morning until almost midnight. During the day, there's a lot of sessions. You have big general sessions where there's about 7,000 people here this year, and so all 7,000 of us are all in the same room watching the general sessions, and then there's breakout sessions on different topics and things, so I've been doing that. And then there's a lot of various networking opportunities. They feed us breakfast and lunch, and then there's parties. We had the Summit Bash last night, and I think the two bands, it was Walk the Moon, I think one was called, the other one was Vampire Weekend. Walk the Moon was okay. I was not a fan of Vampire Weekend, but I'm old, so what do I know? I stayed till about 10:30 on that one, and I finally just had to crash and go back to my room and stuff. But so yeah, lots and lots of just interacting and networking, and some within a party atmosphere, others in a more business atmosphere. I've done a lot of good networking this year, talked to a bunch of different companies, handed out pretty much all my business cards, and so it's been a very productive year, productive week, I should say. It's been a productive week this year. All right, so tonight is the last kind of big party. It's called the Depot After Dark, and the Depot is some venue here in Salt Lake. And every year we do karaoke. So they have a live band out here, and you do this karaoke singing with this live band. This is a tradition that started years and years ago at the summit, and it has continued. I didn't go the first few years just because I was an employee of a tech company, and I was out here with my manager, and my manager didn't want to go. She liked going to bed early and getting up extra early and that kind of thing, and I kind of had to follow suit. I couldn't stay up too late because otherwise she'd get mad at me and stuff, so I ended up not going. And so after I started coming out here on my own, after I started my own business, then I started going to all the parties and things a lot more, because for me, networking was so much more important. And it really has helped me get out of my shell a little bit, because I've always been a rather shy person, and it's always difficult for me to just approach people who I don't know and talk to them. And it's still difficult for me, but I've learned to kind of push past the fear and just kind of, walk up to who it is I want to talk to. I usually have something in mind that I want to say beforehand, so I can just walk up to them and I say that, and I kind of go into like, hey, this is my name, this is my company, this is what I do. I really like and like if I recognize their company, I'll talk a little bit about what I know about their company, and that kind of thing. So I've actually had quite a lot of success. Last year when I came here to this conference, I was really, really sick. I mean, I was like death's door, 102 degree Fahrenheit fever, and I was not networking very well last year because I just felt horrible. And so I didn't want to talk to anyone. I just want to stay in my room. I did go to some sessions. I did go a little bit to some of the parties and things, but I really avoided people a lot last year, and it really didn't help my business any. I was just like, hiding under a rock last year and stuff. So this year I've been able to do a lot more networking. I've hung out with a lot of the folks that I usually hang out with during Summit. I didn't do that last year at all. So anyway, that's basically what's been going on. I mean, this week, just talking about fitness real quick, I did not go to the gym while I was here, because like I said, I'm going from like 7 in the morning till almost midnight every day. I just cannot find time to squeeze in the gym as well with just all that's going on. But I have been getting about 7,000 to 8,000 steps in a day, which isn't bad. It's definitely more active than I usually am. And my goal, my minimum goal for being more active, if I can't get 3 days of 30 minutes at the gym, is to get at least 3 days of 6,000 steps or more. And because if I'm not exercising, or if I'm not trying to get enough exercise, or if I'm just staying home all day or whatever, I usually get somewhere between 1,500 and 2,500 steps. So if I get 6,000 steps or more, that's definitely being more active than I was last year. And it was 7,000 to 8,000 steps a day, and actually on Sunday I had like 12,000 steps. So that still fits in with my goal this year of being more active. So anyway, so that's about it. So I'm recording this obviously on my laptop. And sorry, I keep wanting to look at the webcam, which is like right here. Hi. But I keep looking at, I have Jing on my computer, and I keep looking at the Jing icon instead of the laptop cam. And I'm using Cyberlink UCam for this thing, and so I'm just going to be a little bit silly here at the end and say, if you like my videos, please give them a thumbs up and share them on Twitter, Facebook, etc. if you can, and please subscribe if you do enjoy my videos and things. I don't do these random travel vlogs very often, so next week everything will be back to normal again. But anyway, thanks for watching, and until next week, take care. Bye.